Shoulder to my arm to my elbow to my finger to...
I'm Rosalind Georgeson.
Claire Halstead.
Well, I'm absolutely delighted to be sitting here with Rosie on the left and Claire on the right, who have produced, and I need to get this right, don't I? Because one of you wrote it, or did you both write it?
We both wrote it together.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's Knock Knock is the name of the production. Tell us a little bit about the story behind it.
We made it up.
It's a devised piece.
It's a devised piece.
Yes, based on, we're near the sea here, and we like the idea of spirits and all Caribbean sort of folk tales and that kind of thing. We just wanted to use the house as a site-specific production where we could project our images through the windows. So we just came up with the idea of someone knocking at the door, basically. We devised it from there.
Yeah.
So it's sort of built around the house, is it?
Yeah, and things that we would like to see happening in the house. If we're going to write a story about things that happen in the house, what would we like to see and how can we weave a story around that? So things like later on you'll see the face of a spirit appearing in the house. So we thought that would be something really good, to have a big face appearing and taking over the house. So that led on to some of the ideas about the spirit character, for instance. And we wondered who lived in the house and what their story was. So that was obviously a starting point as well.
So did you co-write this together?
Yeah, we came up with the idea and then we put a script together and developed it from there.
And tell us a bit about the people involved, the actors and actresses.
We've got Neil, who's the actor in it, playing the old sailor who lives in the house, who's being haunted by the spirit.
And Neil's worked with you for a long time.
Yeah, he's worked on.
And then Mim King is the former playing the spirit, and she's someone who's worked with me. And then some of the young people who are working sort of behind the scenes have come via Same Sky. They're doing projects with Same Sky, some of them doing their Silver Arts Award, and they're using this show as part of that.
Fantastic.
And they've been previously working on the Children's Parade earlier in the month, so they're
a lot of young actors and actresses.
Yeah,
fantastic.
and some of them I brought up from London with me.
Right.
Because they work with me in London.
Right. Oh, I've just been joined by
This
a
is
large
Midge.
dog.
We have to lock away because she likes to dance.
Technical performance, isn't it? Because I saw you doing rehearsal earlier, and I saw you sort of on the phone talking to right, okay, number 4 now, please come to the window.
Well, we're using Skype.
Yeah, I'm cueing the show and we're using Skype on conference call.
Right.
The way things have divided out between us is Rosie's directing the action, I'm looking after the technical side of things and the projection, so that's quite a good division of labour, I think, in the end.
And this show presumably is going to be shown at dusk, when the projection will look its best.
Twilight.
Well, that was another thing that guided the story. Really, was deciding to do it as it gets dark. So, at 9 o'clock the sun sets at this time of year. So that's why the show starts at 9. So it's during that hour, as darkness falls really rapidly. That's when we tell the story. 9 o'clock each evening,
as just stated.
Yeah.
And it's starting on Friday the 27th, Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Bank Holiday Monday. So it's first weekend of half term. The show's really aimed at younger audiences and family audiences. So we thought that that first weekend of half term was a good time to do it.
Fantastic.
Might have to keep the kids up a little bit late, but not too late.
I don't know if you know, but it's the Fringe's 5th birthday this year. Have you got a birthday message for the Fringe?
Oh, keep rocking, I think.
Yeah, let it roll on.
And keep going so we can do some more things next year.
Shoulder to my arm to my elbow to my finger to my fingernail, my nail to my temple, touching dreams of someday, maybe. I'll lie in darkness, fly through less of consciousness, those dreams which I once promised myself. I could escape from this hell, here in my head, here on my bed. Only it really were. What could be, what would be, what should be, what I want, what I wish for. Pallid fingers, forest, the sky sits open up ahead. I defy the light, its shade. Oh, behave, mind, I've wandered in this wonderland full of conjured dreams. The sweet stench of happiness, like bodies lying dead among the rest, with beautiful tales away from my stress. Things only a child could imagine, things an old mind would dread to passion. I lie in darkness, fly through less of consciousness, those dreams which I once promised myself I could escape from this hell, here in my head, here on my bed. Only it really worked. What could be, what should be, what will be, what I want, what I wish for.